I feel like when I lived in the Middle East, God taught me how to love. I learned how to love people that don't look like me, don't talk like me, don't think like me. And that was, I will never be the same because of that. We wanted to move to the Middle East because we knew that if we worked in the Middle East, we could pay school debt, we could have a decent livelihood, and we wouldn't have to raise support. The reason I live in this country is because I'm a teacher. I was flown out to this country to teach kids English. That is genuinely the reason that I'm there. There's no hidden agenda, there's no hidden motive. I was there to teach kids. I'm a Christian, however, and the amazing thing is, Muslims expect you to be a Christian. So at first, it was not easy. They wanted me out. They tormented me. They were completely out of control. They conspired against me. They brought my head of department in to tell on me. They were saying tons of stuff. He yells at us. He kicks us out all the time. He doesn't like us. He's mean, which I don't know how they got. I was mean. They're mean. But then when they were talking to her, they said, and he's trying to convert us to his religion. And at that moment, my heart dropped because I was like, oh no, it's about to go down. And then the head of department said, do you guys even know what his religion is? And they were like, they had no idea because I wasn't trying to convert them to my religion. Like we would just have open conversations. My first year, it took a really long time for me to grow on them. And I think they ended up realizing by the end of the year, hey, this guy actually cares about us. He's not just here for a job. He actually wants to be here. He wants to teach us. And so I ended up having great relationships with these kids. That became my ministry, showing these kids who were literally not raised by parents. They were raised by nannies, showing them that they had value and that they had worth and that I really, really cared about them. And I showed them that. I would sit with them at lunch. I would let them know that my office was always open if they needed it. If they needed to come in and just talk. I made space for them. And yeah, by the time I left, I would say my students really, they knew that I cared about them. I preached the gospel to every class. It wasn't like I walked in the first day like, here's the gospel, guys. It was like, so why do you do this? Why did Jesus have to die on a cross? I was like, perfect. That's a great question. They would ask me these questions because it was a safe space. I even had a group of 10th grade boys basically try to get me to clarify the Christianity lesson from social sciences when I was in the English class because they felt like their teacher had slaughtered it because he wasn't a Christian. He didn't know what he was talking about. So I basically had to re-explain all of the ideals of Christianity for them. And they came to me for that specific reason. Hey, can you actually teach this stuff to us? Because it's going to, quote unquote, be on the test. It's like, sure, I can handle that for you. I would have really incredible conversations with my college students. Incredible, just life-giving conversations with them where we would talk about amazing things. And I would walk away from those times just feeling a sense of awe, of reverence. I could sense the presence of God in those conversations. I genuinely feel like they met Christ in that moment. In those times, I was able to share my faith. It was good. It was really good. You leave your faith in this country and you leave your family, your friends, your governmental support. You literally leave it all. And so I didn't go there trying to push people into something. I went there just trying to love people. If you love people and if you can work, then you can do this. There's nothing special about me. I feel like I'm called to love. I'm incredibly uninterested in this idea of waiting for God's call. I think that we have a very practical and easy way of understanding God's call. You're called to love, go love.